In today's video, we will be checking out all the new information about the Summer 91 event in Critical Ops, where we will check out all the new skins, possible information about the game modes, and much more in this event in general. But for now, let's roll the intro. So finally we have the leaks for the Summer 91 event, and boy can I say those skins do be looking kinda lit. And so we're going to show you some leaks about the Summer 91 case skins and also the lucky spin in this event, and possibly even also some information about the event itself. And these leaks were provided by the Critical Leaks data mining team, but without further ado, let's start off with the case skins. So we have the list of skin names which are going to pop up on the screen right now. Alright, so let's start off with the first skin, which is for the Fragonite called the Pixelator, which is going to be a tier 3 skin. And we have the HK417 Vibe, which is a new tier 5. Smoke Grenade Neo Dream, which is a tier 3. The Flashbang Disintegrated tier 3. The Ballast Song Magenta Vice, now that's going to be a really popular skin. The Vector Static tier 4, the P90 Retro, which is a tier 3, the Remix Warp Tunnel, which is another knife, the SG551 Botcat, which is another tier 5, and the M4 Cat Code, which is a tier 4. However, we do not have 3D models of these skins, but we do have the textures of these skins themselves, and I'm gonna show a few of them that I have right now. The first textures we have is for the Magenta Vice Ballast Song. Here we see the handle design and also the blade design. However, these are not the actual colors, these are just like how it could look like. However, I can assure you that the Ballast Song will most likely have this kind of color scheme. The next skin we have is the tier 4 Vector Name Static, and these squares will most likely be at the center of the weapon. Next up we have a tier 3 skin for the P90 called the Retro, and these yellowish green lines that we have will be on the sides of the weapon, and everything else will probably be just in the middle or something. The next skin we have is the tier 5 SG551 Botcat, which is actually a reused skin, and this skin might actually look something like this as we had it on the ratio in the previous year. And the final skin for the case, we have the HK417 Vibe, which is another tier 5, and this looks very epic. We also have a 3D animation of how this skin might actually look like on the skin, and I'm telling you, this skin looks very cool. Before we continue with the video, I just want to point out I'm doing an event in my Discord server where you can submit your skin concepts or Critical Ops, and if you win, you can possibly be added into my friends list or even join my clan for free. And plus, you can also get featured in my videos where I will do a skin concept video every month. So if you want to participate and get featured in this video, then make sure to join my Discord server. It's going to be in the link in the description or in my pinned comments of this video. The next thing we're going to check out is going to be the lucky spin leaks, because these skins are going to be very epic. So this is the list of all the skins that are going to be in the lucky spin, and they're also returning with 2 more emblems. So starting out with the lucky spin skins, we have the AK-47 Virus, which is a tier 5 skin. Then we have the regular knife Synth Grid, which is a tier 7. Then we have the Flashbang and the AUG Intro tier 2s. Then we have the GSR 1911 and the Smoke Grenade Synthwave, the Ratio Neo Dream, which is a tier 4, and finally Gloves Name Synth, which is a tier 7. And again, we have the textures for these skins, so let's start off with our first skin. So the first skin we have is a tier 5 AK-47 Virus, and despite its design in this image, it is a very colorful skin, and I'm betting you this is going to be worth getting. So the next skin we have is the tier 7 synth grid, which is for the default knight, and from what I am guessing, this rainbow pattern is going to be for the handle, and this like checkers with the triangles is going to be on the blade itself. The next skin we have from the lucky spin is the tier 4 Eurasia called Neo Dream, and I actually translated this text on the hand, and here's what it says.
Ars longa vita brevis.
Art is long, life is short.
And the final two things we have are the emblems for the lucky spin. So the first emblem we have is called Catbot, and we have this cute pixelated cat and some kind of rocket propelled magical cannon. And the other emblem we have is called Platformer, where we see this astronaut guy with some kind of alien rifle. So the last things we have to check out is the login screen and also the main menu backgrounds, and finally also the case design itself. So starting out with the case, this is the design, and just like the previous years, the case is going to be an arcade machine which deposits skins with illegal weapons for some reason. So the next thing we have is the login screen. This is going to be how it's going to look like when you open up the game at the very beginning, and this is a custom design I made how it could possibly look like in game. And this is the background of, you know, like the main menu where you have your critical pass, your inventory, your shop, etc. And here's my attempt of remaking it of how it could possibly look like in game. But anyways, that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it and found it helpful, make sure to press that like button as it really helps me out, and subscribe to stay tuned with new information regarding credit collapse. But for now, enjoy my crappy gameplay.